On Friday, Bendigo TAFE officially opened their new state-of-the-art hair and beauty facility. It means that along with their pre-apprenticeship and apprenticeship hairdressing courses and Certificate 2 in makeup services, the Institute can now also offer a diploma in beauty therapy and Certificate 3 in beauty services. Tara Kirk is the Hair, Beauty and Retail Teaching Department Manager at Bendigo TAFE, and she joins me in the studio. Good morning.
Hi Jo, how are you?
Not too bad at all. How popular are the hair and beauty courses at Bendigo TAFE?
We've had an overwhelming response to the hair and beauty courses at TAFE. We opened our brand new beauty facility in February this year, and at the moment we've got currently 28 diploma of beauty therapists starting with us. We also have another 10 starting in the next 2 weeks, so it's going to bring our total of diploma students to 38 for this first year. So that's been pretty overwhelming.
When you talk about diplomas and Certificate 3s, how long are the courses?
The diploma goes for around the 12-month mark. Certificate 3 is probably around the 6 to 7 months, but of course it sort of is tailor-made to suit the student, so it could take a little bit longer, or they could finish a little bit earlier depending on how quick they get through their units of study.
And I know the hairdressing would be associated with the apprenticeship, so they would have a job as well.
Yes, definitely.
What about the beauty therapy?
The beauty therapy is a full-time course, so they don't have to be employed in the industry, but the industry norm or preference for employing beauty therapists is that they are already qualified. So we do have another mode of delivery, which is a traineeship through the Certificate 3 program. Industry are jumping on board with that just recently, but the preferred way to do it is a diploma of beauty therapy.
So this new facility, what does it actually allow for the students?
Well, it's really beautiful. I'll have to say, I really enjoy going to work there every day. It's such a beautiful environment to work in. So basically, we've got all the state-of-the-art equipment. We've got beautiful pedi spas, which are massage chairs that you lay back in and have your feet done. We've got a big cocoon, which is more in the day spa area. So that's got Vichy showers and steam baths and body wraps, and it's just all about luxury and health and well-being. So it is a really beautiful environment up there.
And so the clients are actually people just like in any normal salon. They come in and they have somebody who's training.
Yes. So we're open to the public from Tuesdays to Fridays. So we take clients between 9 and 5 on those days. Basically, they can come in and choose whatever service they'd like to have, and it is fairly heavily discounted. And the reason we do that is because we need the clientele to get these students ready for work in the real world, and we can't do that practicing on each other and on simulated hands and things like that. We need real bodies. So, of course, it's not really to go in competition with any industry salons or anything like that. It's purely so our students walk out that door, work ready to go and work in a salon.
And are people willing to have their hair cut?
Well, our salon is always really, really busy, our hairdressing salons. And the beauty is we only open this week to the public, and, of course, everybody's coming in for their beautiful hot stone massages. It is a really luxurious place to be involved in. So,
and the students, I imagine that you talked about sort of people, they probably work on their friends and each other all the time. How important is it to get that, I guess, that client relationship, learn that? Customer
service is what it's all about, Jo, and I suppose you can do that to a certain extent on family and friends, but they're never ever going to give you the correct feedback. They're either going to be really, really positive or really, really negative. So we really need people off the street to come in and experience the procedures and compare it to what they would be getting in industry. And we really love all that feedback about the services afterwards. The teachers make a big point of talking to the clients after the service. Was there anything that could be improved? Because after all, they're just there for the training opportunity. So, yeah.
And what about once they've graduated? Are there enough jobs out there?
Well, if you look at the current papers over the last couple of weeks, there's been beauty therapy jobs in there every week. We're constantly getting phone calls from salons asking when are these beauty therapists going to be finished. And of course, we're right next to the spa capital of Victoria, being Daylesford. So there is a direct opportunity there. There's a fair few day spas over there, and they all usually employ massage therapists or beauty therapists. So
we mentioned the customer service side of it, but in terms of I guess, running a business, that sort of, is that part of the course, or is it something you do in conjunction with it?
There is a couple of business units in that course, but we would encourage our students in their first year out really to go and work and get some experience in a salon that that they don't have to worry about running the business side of things, that they're very much hands-on in getting extra experience, because of course in the day spa industry where we do a lot of training for, the opportunity to go overseas is huge too, because day spas are really big all over the world, especially like in the resorts like Fiji and places like that. So the day spa training is a really big plus because it can take you anywhere.
And in terms of, I guess, ongoing skills, I imagine it's an industry where you have to learn a lot of new techniques all the time. You have to keep
constantly
upgrading skills.
Yes,
yeah.
Especially in hairdressing. The trends change so much that it's like fashion. It's ever evolving and taking on new points of difference, and as well as the beauty industry too, because there's so many new machines that keep coming out, and we do use a lot of machines in the industry too, so they're constantly evolving and changing and being updated.
Okay.
Yep.
And is it a good industry to work in?
It's beautiful. It's really lovely. I mean, you walk into work each day and you're in a beautiful environment with people that are there for a reason to feel good about themselves. So it's a very giving industry. It's very much about the client and the customer and making them feel very special for that short amount of time that you were there, because a lot of people go back just for the experience too, because it is all about them for that amount of time that you're with them.
And are there, I guess, naturals at it, or can you actually train somebody to?
Yeah, especially in hairdressing, you come across some really exceptional students that have the gift for it. They're creative. They're able to see structure and form where not everyone can see that, and come up with some new and exciting styles and that for the client. And the same in the beauty industry too. There's some students that just have that beautiful touch and can work around a client really well.
Excellent. All right, well, that new facility open now, and if people want more information, they can just contact the TAFE and find out further from there.
The new facility is called Lotus Hair and Beauty at Bendigo TAFE. So if anybody wants to find out about any courses or to book an appointment, they can call us directly, and we'd be happy to do that.
Excellent, Tara. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
That's Tara Kirk. She is the Hair, Beauty and Retail Teacher